Yeah, you do Tank Lip. We'll take a sip to that. I want it with Tank. They don't want it with Tank. I'm the one that used the beat right. The beat heist with street fights on rage. Like what was against me when I was in the cage. That machine rise above like the heat from the ground, looking like what did you do with Marie? For the light that was sun, thinking it was your son, but really was the father, thinking I was God, but you lost faith in Jesus Christ. I'm like, damn, what I did with a mic, like what the man did with the dice. Pair of what in that box? You was like a pair of shocks in a pair of chairs, thinking what was electric. Yeah, you felt it, but did it wrong on the song, thinking it was a reply to Nicki, but really was a reply to me, was a reply to Remy, taking it out the engine of the Hemi, thinking that was back when, 2008, got it like what, when I'm pounding great. Like what's your number, with the hashtag, thinking what was your slumber. I try to be your brother, but seems it's apparent that you don't want nothing with another brother from another mother. That planet of apes, thinking I was great, swinging on a tree, thinking that you was free. When we all slaves, and prisoners locked in a cell when they knock on bells, thinking that you woke up. But you've been buried alive, thinking that it's time to choke up the bat, that you could hit better when the pitch throws the what ball to what sweater. That shirt, thought it was Genesis. I was trying to end it quick with the suspended shit. But a suspended clip means that the shots already rang. That was 4 years ago, I already sang. With my slang, language like what do I bang, you just trying to be crip. But everything you do red, so what that mean when the bloodshed, a blood night, this a blood war, thinking what crud, what bud did you smoke? My cigarette trails thinking like the chem in the eyes. I'm thinking what pen was wise, intelligent. You was talking to ceiling like sick or what, like allergic. Reactions to what was the feeling of those symptoms. I was cringing at the fringe of like what war of clones. Flying around you like a drone, but you bite lots. Chew on my words or regurgitate it like it was your own, that's absurd. You just get a foot to the curb with your jaw on the cement. I'm thinking I was bent with that, like what, in that, across, like what base did you take? Yo, I was around home thinking that I already stole it with that run. Jogging at a fast pace for exercise. This exorcist got you better wise. My pen like the cheddar. Eat a chicken finger. Crock on what? The peacock, the who's the boss. Got this like what? With who got the toss? Like rings on a horseshoe. You miss, I sport clues. You're just a riddle. Never got figured out till you was dealing with the man in the middle. That puzzle, that maze, my chase, that bait like a gator on a hook. You don't want it with that FL, my loop like what troop? Thinking you get the super boot like in my camp. When you can't concentrate and focus on my chant. But you with 98, only to what? To Willie B, I'm like it's silly, see? To free what man on Willie's like the big boss of that. Smith like what craft. Witch like what blast, like what Blair, like what stare. My protocol of OCD like what flare. But not flaming in the way that you would be aiming at an anus. I don't do that. Milk the pussy tight. What the fuck when I get juicy like big? But you know I'm notorious. Got it. God always been glorious, pride and dignity. You get nothing, but you just dig. Tank Lip.